Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Okay, no more yellow-bellied, livid. Basically we've moved it up to Master. I'm not just going to be pootling around at hard difficulty. So what does that mean for us? It means that we've probably got about 125% extra health on the mobs, and they're going to be giving us quite a bit more experience. To try and offset this a little bit, I've gone through and I've upgraded some of our gems just off camera, and we've also got ourselves a new weapon. So we're once again shooting quite slowly, but it should hopefully pay itself dividends by doing a little bit more damage. I think it was like an 18% increase. We're going to be hopping back to Act 1 and going through another set of bounties, probably. Let's not start with the Butcher. Let's wait until we're level 61, then we'll do the Butcher. I think that's going to be a much safer plan, all in all. So exactly the same as we have been up until now. Just, you know, everything's going to be hitting a little bit harder. I would normally wait until I at least had my cheat death to do something like this. But I think with our current coal-based stuff, we should be okay. And once we hit level 60, we can think about getting Reign of Vengeance in as well, and all kinds of other stuff. I mean, this may still prove too dangerous for us, but if you never try, then you never find out. And we are firing really slowly. The other good thing about putting it up to this this difficulty level is when we do hit level 61, we'll start to get Imperial gems dropping. So there is a benefit in that sense as well. I don't think it's going to be too bad, actually. I mean, the big mobs are going to take a little bit of killing. But you'd kind of expect that. Sin Seekers probably isn't actually going to be as worthwhile as I originally thought, because we're not going to be going back to rapid fire at all. So once we start getting more Death's Breaths, it might end up going in the cube, but there'll be other things I'm sure that we can put in first. Yeah, look at that. We're getting a good amount of experience from all this, so. Oh, that's perfect for that to appear right on us. Yeah, I'll take all that extra damage. Thank you very much. So, bounty complete. Not bad for first bounty. Let's go kill Mange. And this area might be a little bit more dangerous for us. But with tactical positioning of all of our various assets, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, more hatred, always more hatred. Let's drop some extra knives on these guys. Oh, look at that! Some legendary pants. Another good reason to bump things up. There's always the chance you're going to get better drops. Hexing pants from Mr. Yan. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant. We're going to wait until level 61 before we actually re-gear our stuff properly. But let's get this little area cleared out, and then we'll open up this cursed chest just as soon as those knives come back. How do you know what that's close enough? We are most of the way to 61 as it is. That did not do as much damage as I expected it would. I am disappointed and surprised at the same time. Not to worry, this killing is going very well. Oh, let's not be right in the middle of those. I mean, when they explode, they do a hell of a lot of damage to everything, but I'd much rather that I wasn't right in the middle of it when it went off. Oh dear.
My hatred is too low.
There's a couple of them gone. There's the third one. Almost to 61. And I've got to keep taking these guys out because we can't just leave them on the side. It does feel like we're moving slow, but we're getting so much more experience that it's paying for itself. I mean, look at the way that's shooting up. Our experience bar is skyrocketing. This will slow down, of course, as we approach 70. Oh, these guys are quick. Ah, and nightmarish. That's annoying. Alright.
That would not be wise.
Right, there's one of them gone.
More hatred to do that.
Okay. Pretty solid. There is the level 61 that we wanted. Okay, this is almost certainly going to be the right point for us to go back to town and get ourselves a new weapon. I do want to finish this bounty off beforehand, though.
I'm still waiting.
Shouldn't be too much. Yeah, just right up here. Tiny distance. Right, that's a couple of things popping open. Wonk, 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 wonk. There we go. Okay, back to town very quickly. And then we'll try and get in to kill the butcher before he... Well, before we end up gaining too many levels. So, salvage, salvage, salvage. We know that none of that's really going to be any use. I'm quite tempted to change across to this anyway. Because resource generation while moving for discipline is going to be very useful. So, do we go for twin? I think we do. Twin hand crossbows. Such a dramatic difference. Okay, what else can we upgrade? We can get ourselves a new... Well, actually, we don't need to necessarily replace Bourne's bits, but we certainly need a new helmet and new gloves. So, helm over here. We could do Sage's Orbit, and we could also do Sage's Feet. Get the set benefit there. Or... we could go Guardians. 30% resist all elements. It's not actually that much. Yeah, I think we'll do Sages. So, upgrading to a level 60 set. We are getting quite a benefit with that. Certainly in terms of extra health and other things. We are losing the socket up here, which is a bit of a shame. But there's not really much we can do about that. Salvage. And we'll put in the gems that we can down here. What we need is we need more resources. More resources for everything. Okay, let's go kill that butcher. So, bigger weapons, that's good. A bit more survivable, that's very good. Back to firing quickly again. And of course, being the higher difficulty. That wasn't too bad for the face tanking. I actually thought we might be in trouble there. That fills me with quite a bit of confidence. We'll try going this way and then round to the right, but I think we're going to have to go back. So round to the right up this way, but I think we're going to have to go down there. Right, of course, being from the perception of our character. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. Ooh, hello. Yep. Thonk, 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 thonk. Oh, yeah. So much for not getting any levels before we caught up with the butcher. Okay, let's try and be a bit more sensible about this. Oh. Well, I can't let the, like, elite guys just, like, live. That'd be, you know, setting a bad example. God, geez, and they're partly shielded as well. That's just annoying. Still, we're pretty beefy. And all this is with me using evasive fire as much as possible to really try and keep that that benefit going. Yeah, we're going to gain level before we reach the butcher. I have mistimed this. Curses. I reckon even if I'm like, even if I was super clever with angling stuff to try and make this drop off of the kill streak not take place, it's still going to be next to impossible. I mean, that was a pretty good kill streak, but yeah, there's no way we could have made it all the way down to the base group down here. Still, this does give us an opportunity to swap Fan of Knives over. This is going to be going for Rain of Vengeance, if you remember. And the Flying Strike, which is going to be very unique. 30-second cooldown for dropping Shadow Beasts. Yeah, whatever you say, mate. Ah, did not dodge that successfully. Okay, we're still doing alright on this. And I do like that he gets nicely frozen by that. Get our little companion in there as well, doing his thing. He's going to go down in a second. There we go. And a Death's Breath. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so good. We need more of them. We need so many more of them. Let's grab all of these things up. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely loot. Okay, that's a little bit more damage, but significantly... Ooh, the hello. I'll have you. Yeah, it's definitely time for us to just start swapping out the rest of our kit. So, minus 1% damage for that much increase. Yeah, we'll take that. And, yeah, I think that's all we need to swap out, really. It would be really nice to have a slot in there, but we'll take what we can get. Okay. Moving on to the Apothecary's Brother. We're up to level 62. That's going well. Shadow Beasts. Surprise! I did hear that goblin. Don't worry. We're going to find him and we're going to kill him and we're going to take all of his lovely loot. There you are, mate. Hi. That actually successfully stunned him. Awesome. Got him. Whole bunch of plans and another Death's Breath. I am dead chuffed about that. Okay, so we're looking for the Highlands cave. Look at my little ship in the background. It's so cool. Surprise, Shadow Beasts. It's just such a comically inappropriate skill. Just like dive bombing Shadow Beasts. Hi everyone. Shadow Beasts. It doesn't look like it can be practical at all either. They don't look weighty enough to really cause much damage. But they do. And they freeze them all in place, so I'm definitely not going to complain. Alright, let's get this guy killed. Mortar's going to be a pretty nasty one to try and deal with. No, thank you. Let's get a Shadow Beast on him. That actually sort of saved us some trouble, so we'll allow that one. Okay, he's gone. Unfortunately, no death's breaths from the corpse. Wow, 63 already. It's not going to carry on at this rate, don't worry. That would be quite amazing if it did. Alright, let's go find Reich's brother. Oh, he's poisoned my brother. Blah, 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 blah. Don't hear me crying about someone poisoning my brother. Then again, not many people really try to, so... Just working on that face tanking. Yay, another death breath. We might actually have enough to put Sin Seekers in the cube. It would be wasted if we did, but it's nice to know that. Okay, Thunderstorm, Mortar, Wormhole, Electrified. He's almost gone. There we go. Oh, where is this guy's brother? How big is this cave? Yeah, we'll open stuff up while we're around. Oh, another chest. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so we could end up putting something like the Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan in the cube, because that'll actually give us some benefit for the moment. Not a huge amount, of course. Or Wraps of Clarity. We will need to get later, like higher level Wraps of Clarity at some point. But until we find Frostburn, they could sit as our cubed item without causing us any difficulty. This looks like a largish open area. Is this him?
He's over here. I'll give him the antidote.
Yeah, you do that. Sure, let me fight off these guys while you just like sit and be useless. Good job. Well done. Okay, let's go kill Venomite. Now, I don't actually know what level the Ring of Raw Grandeur can drop from. I assume it's going to be 70, but if it's 60, then there's going to be a slight chance we might get it from this bounty set. Surprise Shadow Beasts, everyone! Who doesn't love surprise Shadow Beasts? Sorry, I need... Alright, we're overburdened. Let's head back. I need everything I can get in terms of extra resources. So stuff to salvage up is always going to be welcome. Right. So... salvage up all of that. Teach the Helm of Command. Teach the Splint. Teach the Royal Emerald to Shen. Yes, we will do that. Obviously, we don't have enough to actually do anything there, but for the moment, let's pull those out. Do I want to do 6 days worth? Yeah, let's get Wraps of Clarity done. So we're going to make some new braces. Sure, these'll do. Actually, no, we'll get the Rack-Scarred ones. Physical skills, it'd be nice if it was cold skills, but still better than nothing. And what we're going to do is we're just going to extract legendary power on this. Wraps of Clarity. We do need to get another one of these, but it'll be a level 71 that we actually care about rather than that piece, which has done us okay up until now. Sure, whatever. Let's put these down. Now that we're at the higher level of gems, I might actually just, yeah, let's get all of these sold off. We don't need them anymore. We're not going to put them to good use. So they're just taking up space. Here you go, mate. You like these. Tiny amounts of money coming back to us. Okay, on to... yeah, actually, we were still killing Venomite, weren't we? We just ran out of space. So we've still got the benefit of the Wraps of Clarity. That's good. And we're a little bit more survivable, which is even better. I really want to kill it with a Shadow Beast, but the cooldown's just not there yet. Alright, so we've got still 50 odd mobs to kill in here. That shouldn't be difficult for us. Literally just flinging themselves from... Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like someone's throwing fish from off screen. Jeez, that's kind of nasty. It's just as we roll into it. Alright, that one works. Fling those fish from off screen. That's what I love to see. Okay. Reasonably tough fight, that. I wasn't worried about our health at any point, but... Took us quite nicely up to level 64. 2 more levels and we get our cheat death.
I need to go back.
Let's head back to town and see how things are going.
Your world is safe.
Thanks a lot, mate.
You have finished.
Okay, loads more plans. Like, a ton of plans. Those are slightly better. Yeah, we'll use them. So you're learning Sentry Crust, Ruin Stroke, Grizzle's Masterpiece, Archfiend Arrows, Mantle of the Rifleman, and Firebrand. Right, let's actually have a quick look. So Sidhu Crust, that's one we can make when we hit level 70. That's nice. Don't care about the Diabo. Don't care about the Fist Weapon. Star Spine's reasonable, but obviously not high enough level. Don't have any hand crossbows yet. Don't care about most of these. Archfiend Arrows is level 70 as well. Great. So we've got 2 level 70 things that we can put together. At a bare minimum when we get to the right point. Here we go. Only things we care about on this page. Bows, crossbows, hand crossbows, and quivers. Right. Let's quickly salvage those up. Oh, we may as well push on to Act 2, actually. We're doing a lot of bounties at the moment. I do understand that, but there is no problem with this. It's just throwing fish from off screen. It's like one of those really low budget films where they're like on a boat, and in order to make it look like it's a really whipped up storm, they've got someone throwing water and like random sea creatures in. It's brilliant. I really like it. Let's get away from him. He is causing me a worry. Marquee Diamond, I mean, I'll take it. I think that's the least we deserve. Yeah, really quiet. Incredibly eerily quiet. I dislike it when it's quiet like that because it makes me think I've become disconnected from the server and I'm dying. Fish! Fresh fish! Yeah, didn't really want to fight them from, like, up here, though, where it's weird. So come up to this level and I'll fight you guys properly. Man, this illusionist bit of theirs is really starting to annoy. I think we've got it thinned down to just this guy now. There we go. Ooh, they are getting beefy in their health department. Fresh fish! Alright, we're nearly at these cursed depths. This is actually taking us quite a bit of time. That was a waste of fish. Okay. We'll try and do as much as we can. But as always, survival is our priority. And we are going to be doing a fighting retreat in this case. Well, fighting retreat, fighting advance, it's a combination of the two. They've just got a bit too much health for us to really hammer in. Wasn't terrible though. 37 wasn't brilliant by any stretch. But we did complete the bounty at least. Let's move on to Guard the Mad. So that was actually our first one. Jeez, yeah. These are definitely taking longer now that the difficulty's up. Try and take advantage of the extra damage bonus. Also want to keep my eyes peeled just in case there's any new weapons that drop. That's a good amount of damage coming in. There he goes. Lovely. Right. Just another 68 mobs to find and eliminate. Hmm. 62 to go. Hold on a moment, guys. Please let me just sling in my fish from off screen. Won't take a second. I trust you. You will love them. They are to die for. That's level 65. Have we found anything else we can switch over to? Not really. So we're sticking with what we've got for the moment. I mean, in terms of alpha striking, we're pretty damn good. I just can't wait until we get some of that Marauder set. Okay, just under 40 to go. Who's going to be next? These guys? Maybe. So we can lead them into a slightly larger group. They look really impractical unless they're swimming. Yeah, how about these guys? Gotta keep mobile. That's what we're doing. Even if it's just fake mobile, because we're not really keeping mobile, we're just sort of mostly staying in the same area. We're keeping up appearances, pretending to be a demon hunter. Right, 24 to go. Let's throw some fish at him. More fish. That's what this needs. Every day needs more fish. And nothing down or round. Okay. So back up we go. Okay. Just a few more and this bounty will be done. I'm wondering whether it was such a good idea to put it up to this difficulty, like whether it's slowing us down on our XP game, but it always slows down at this point. Hard to know what the most efficient way of doing it is. Okay. So that's all done. Let's move on to... Yeah, let's fight Belial. We might not have enough time to get through all the bounties, but we'll give it a good go. In fact,
I won't use that.
you can use that. You can also use that for what it's worth. Disliking, very much disliking the Nightmarish. The other bits, I mean, they can come and go, whatever. But the Nightmarish and then the ranged attacks. Can we kill some of these guys at the back? They are really starting to annoy me. There we go. Yay, Death's Breath. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. It takes its time, but we do get there in the end. Yeah, of course I see it. I mean, we chose to engage it, didn't we?
Your fear betrays you.
Come on, guys. That's just not on. One more level and I get my cheat death. No playing silly buggers with me now. They are doing quite a lot of damage. And it is worth paying attention to that, because if we're going into this Belial fight, he's likely to also have some pretty hefty kicks. Okay, I think probably our healing is enough that we can just hop in and take this guy. Fingers crossed I'm not terribly wrong with that. As long as we don't get randomly one-shot by Belial, we'll be fine. Have some fish, Belial. I know you really love it. Do you really love it? Is it wicked? Powered up fish, always a favourite. Certainly a crowd favourite. Come on, cast off your petty illusions. Thank you. So we've got a lot of running around to do. That's going to be mostly okay. I think we actually dodged that even though it should have hit us. Don't ask me how that works. We're a bit low on discipline, so I'd like to try not dodging for a little bit, so we've still got our dodge available for when things get a bit heat-tong like this. Yeah, that worked well. I don't mind him smacking me once every now and then. Oh, that dodge is just not going off when I want it to. Totally dodged through his hand. Let's kill him with fish. Okay. Not quite as bad as I worried it might be. We are running a little bit low on time. Let's hurry up and clear the ruins, and then we'll run and kill Samash quickly. It'd be nice if we can make it to 66 today. And get our cheat death packed away. It'll give me certainly a little bit of breathing space with the last little push up to 70. Yeah, don't make me run away when you're doing mortaring stuff. That's just not cool. Dude, stop it already. Okay, grab this. Okay, here we go. Ruins level 1. We've got to make it to level 2. It's never going to be not funny. Just imagine the design is like having a bet. It's like, I bet you can't get in a skill that looks like someone's throwing fish from off screen. Too right I can. Watch this. We call them hell beasts. No one will know the difference. Obviously very concerned about fire chains because fire chains is nasty. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Cormac. They're not going to be very interesting stories because you're only really around me and I was there. So it's like, yeah, I know the story. Can't really embellish it that much. Can't make yourself seem like a hero. Cool. There is the way on. We just need to get around to it. It's going to be a long way round. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Let's not run forwards unnecessarily. into danger. So this illusionist swarm could cause us some difficulties, so let's be very careful with it. Uh-oh. Woo! Annoying dudes on the edge of it, sure, whatever. But having an entire swarm that's Waller and Molten and no cheat death and illusionist as well with quite hard hitting is... It had me worried for a second. I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment of we're gonna have to retreat forwards here, guys. And as we know from past experience, retreating forwards can often get you into more trouble than you're in. Even if it seems like a good idea, never, never retreat forwards unless you have no other choice. Ah! I just want to go there. It's not even like I've missed a bit either. Okay, well, this is just going to end up being a little bit of a longer episode. It is what it is. But I'm not going to leave the bounty set unfinished. That would just be wrong. And we're so close to getting our awareness skill. Okay, here we go. Into level 2. Totally going to grab this. So everything on this level has to die. Including these guys. Hi! The Illusionist Thunderstorm knockback poison enchanted. That's going to be quite painful. Get straight into that high damage area and then just start launching those arrows out. That's what I love about being a demon hunter, the mobility. And the arrows and the traps and, you know, the cool vaulting rolls and... Not the tankiness. I mean, there's no tankiness to this character at all. Okay, let's see if we can't... Oh, I quit it with the knockbacks. Don't mind knockbacks once you're exploding, but until then, it's a bit pointless. Thunk, 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 thunk. I think that was another Death's Breath in there. And we've got level 66. So we're going to switch Cull the Weak over. Just temporarily for awareness. As soon as we hit level 70, we'll get Cull the Weak back. But I would rather take that damage reduction. and have an extra life than potentially need it and not have it available. I mean, to be fair, that's just gaming sensibilities, really. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to start being more reckless or anything like that. More fish. More fish. We were down to the last 14 enemies. Obviously this illusionist thing is making it a little bit trickier, but the Samash fight should be a bit faster at least. Okay, 10 remaining. God blimey, they're really making me work for this, aren't they? Okay, 5 to go. Are they up here? No, they're going to be down one of the other paths. Sorry, Mario, your princess is in another castle. Pretty certain that's going to be, yeah, just a dead end. That's fine. Can head up and round. Get the big guns out. At least as much as we have big guns. There we go. Bounty done. Do we have a bigger gun? Surprisingly, we don't. Although that is a bigger gun in terms of a helmet. Let's use that. So that means we probably want to change over our gloves as well. Or maybe those are the best gloves that we have for now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, let's go kill... we're nearly out of space. We'll head back to town very quickly, clear some space, then we'll go kill Samash. And we'll finish the episode there. So up here, make some room. We'll hold on to that. Samash is just outside of the main boss fight, so going to be nice and straightforward. 50 mobs to kill as well. So this should be a good, quick one. Unless, of course, they're all nightmarish and try and keep me running away from everything. There's a lot of nightmarish illusionists at the moment. No thank you on the touching my face with your massive club. I will pass quite readily on that. Not because it wasn't a kind offer. I do think that, you know, it's important to have these offers available, but, you know, I have more refined tastes. Still 23 mobs killed already. Oh, that was a terrible time for fish. I thought there was going to be more mobs come in and join the party there, but alas, there wasn't. We're doing pretty hefty damage with that arrow of ours. That's a time for fish. Nice try, hammer guy. I'm afraid your efforts are wasted, though. Can we get Samash in on this yet? Just out of time for the fish. That's right, we'll hit him with some good arrow action. Ooh. Have some fish. Everyone likes fish. There we go. Got him done. Right, let's head back and hand this in. So, Tyrael, give me all your goodies. And from that, we have a whole bunch of plans and some boots. Awesome. Well, those boots we're probably going to wear. So let's get them IDing. We'll hand in each of these. It doesn't really matter what they are. They're either going to be sets or unique items. All stuff that we can craft up and all stuff that we're not going to craft up. It's generally what it comes down to. They can be good for progression, but not for our plans. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thanks for sticking around, even though it went on much longer than expected. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, we'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.